Hello everyone and welcome back to Subsistence. Today we are out and about looking for a deer that was injured by an arrow. It was early morning and I only caught a glimpse of him through the window. I did shoot at him. I injured him. He only had 11 hit points left with one arrow, and of course he runs off like anyone knows that does any type of deer hunting in general. He ran off, and I've been trying to track him down, but I've not had any luck. However, he does regenerate hit points, so I'm sure if I actually find him, it's going to be one of those cases where he has most of his hit points back, which is okay. I'm glad that he doesn't just bleed out and I can't find him that way, because it's a waste, a waste of antlers, a waste of meat. It's just a waste in general, and I don't like doing that. That's not me. I'm going to have this last piece of fish that I caught through the night. I have a couple of berries that I'm definitely going to have. Yeah, I was just out running around trying to find the deer. I don't think that's going to be a possibility, so I think we're just going to maybe head over in the direction today of the base that I think it's a base. I don't think it's rogues. But I do think there is a base being built over across the lake in that direction. And I just want to kind of head over there and check and make sure it's not rogues. I'm fairly certain it isn't. And just kind of see what's going on over there. I can see the campfire at night, but I haven't been over in that area. There might be some loot over here as well. We haven't been over here in a while. I would love to have had enough supplies to make a new lockpick, because we used ours in the last episode. However, I don't have the iron yet, so if I'm out today and I actually see some, I'm probably going to spend some time and just go ahead and gather that maybe. But because we're going right past this 6-log tree, I guess it's okay to go ahead and chop that down. We have been using some of the grubs for fishing tackle. I did catch quite a few fish last night, which was necessary for me to be able to survive. Getting really, really low on protein. See that piece of scrap over here? You can see, I'm not sure if you caught a glimpse of it, but I will definitely get away from this bear and then I'll scooch on down here and show you guys the hunter camp. You can see it across the water there on that rock. It's a really pretty place to build. I almost wanted to build along this rock line right in here. I always thought that was a pretty place the last time I was building, or I guess the first time actually. I did have a base built on just a single player game that I've been playing, just personal playing. I didn't even have the hunters turned on in it. It was just mostly to learn the building and the crafting part of things. So there is one of the hunters. Just came out of that base. I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought it's kind of cool that they are actually building, that it doesn't just spawn in as a, a base already built, that it takes them some time to get things up and going. I kind of thought that was neat. Definitely worth checking out. I'm really curious though where the other camps are and where they are spawning in and where they're trying to build, because we only see the one campfire ever. We never see any of the other ones. I'm not sure I can get to that crate that's there. Might be too close. And yes, they will attack if we get too close to their camp. So I think I'm just gonna, it's just a medical crate, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I know this is a really good place for a locked crate as well. There is a deer, but I'm not even gonna attempt to kill it. So if that's the first hunter camp, I wonder if the others just take time to spawn in. Ooh, that deer looks injured. There's no way it's the deer that we were shooting at. Maybe it got in a fight with another animal. Darn it. Maybe we'll find the other hunter camps along the way here today. It would be nice if we knew where they were. I did hear a gunfire. Maybe we're close to one of the camps. Keep missing that deer. And there was a chicken. Hello, chicken. That bear is definitely after that deer. Let's go above this a little bit. It's a little bit creepy out here, honestly, because I don't know where the other camps are. I wonder if that bear actually killed the deer. Maybe. See something down here on the beach? No, it was just a bush. I thought that was another camp being built. But I don't see another one yet. There's an underwater cave in this area as well. There's another 6-log tree. Maybe we'll try to chop that down. I don't really see very many crates out this way though, honestly. Maybe that set of hunters is coming out through here gathering up all the loot. Maybe they have a lot of stuff in that camp already, or in that base already. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat to see them doing their building as well. They're building up as we are. They're probably having better luck than me, honestly. Seems like I can't really decide on something. I'm okay with it until like the next day when I log back in and I've thought about it that day before or whatever, and I just keep thinking, well, I could improve it if I did this, or it would make it better if I would do it this way. It just seems like there's always something I want to change. But that's the beauty about this game. You can change it and make it your own and make it in so many different ways. The building is wonderful. I like the fact that you can also get you can also get like half of your resources back if you decide you don't really want a particular thing, like the there's the cougar right in there. You can hear it do its thing. I think I'll be okay just down here because there's no way I could kill that right now. No possible way. Not really having luck with loot today. It's always dangerous being right against the water too, because you never really know where any of the rogues or the hunters or whatever is heading down to fish. And because we have so much of the some games call it fog of war, I just call it cover on the map. You can't really see everything and you don't really know where everything is. And we are completely out of stamina. I guess we're getting pretty low on something. Probably berries, fruits and veggies, yeah. There is a couple of medicinal plants here. I'm going to get those before we head in to find some type of food. Maybe we'll go down the other side through there and see if we can find any crates. Okay, let's see if we have any food. We have some water, which is good. We have a carrot. We do have a couple, or at least one tomato seed. I think we might have some apples or berries over here. Yeah. Chicken butcher. I'm gonna put that in the fire in just a minute. Just trying to see if there was anything in my inventory that goes in this crate. I think everything else kind of goes over there on the other side. I have a pickaxe that's about to break, so I did at the beginning start out with enough stuff to make a new one. Let's go down to the water and get some water. Yeah, we have that done now. Okay, So this is what I ended up doing. I don't love this idea or this setup, and it's definitely not going to stay this way. You can make an elevator in this game. It's pretty neat that it can go, it works up and down. You can go top floor, bottom floor, it doesn't really matter. Of course it works like an elevator. It's really neat that they have that in this game. So I want to make one of those, but it is going to be way later in this game to put like right here. And maybe underneath this, like I would like to move, let me make sure my chicken doesn't burn, but I would like to move some of these foundations and change them out for ceiling tile. And it doesn't really matter, it just, these legs aren't supporting anything. There is no structural integrity at this point. Yeah, you can move these and it doesn't really matter. Wouldn't make a difference. Like, you can take this out and this will still sit here. But I would like to change these and put some walls up over here along this side, and maybe have like some storage underneath there on the rock for the power and mass storage. So I would like to have this as sort of the main crafting area, and then above would be like the garden area. And speaking of garden area, where's my BCU? There it is. We could craft something today. We can make a planter box. Let me see if we have enough wood to make the planks that's necessary. Planks are here. We need 10. We have 2, so we need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll let those craft while we go do some more looting today. I'm just going to put all this stuff away, stuff that we don't need on us currently. Yeah, I'm going to store the metal or the ores in here. A little bit of iron. But I want to really quickly just kind of go down the beach area and see if there is any, crates down this way. And I'm going to let that, I'll bet that's the deer that I shot at, but it's regenerated all of its hit points because this is the same area that it was in. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so let's kind of head down through here. Hopefully we'll find a crate or two. Maybe some type of meat down this direction. There's a rabbit. These rabbits are tough. They're tough to hit. But we are pretty desperate for food. I see a wolf over there. There's a couple of crates though. I wonder if it would be beneficial to kill him. We do need meat. I can fish through the night for meat. It's not a big deal. That shotgun shell was so worth it. It's starting to get later in the evening already. I'm really gonna have to head back and get some wood. All of our boards have crafted, so yeah, that's not horrible. Try to get that planter box going so we can get our own fruits and vegetables growing. We can't grow like blueberries yet. We have to get those out in the world. They're not hard to spot once you know exactly what you're looking for. Do need a piece of meat. But I'm going to go the roundabout way to get back home. I'm going to go around this way. I would like to chop some trees before we lose all of the lot. And we can always craft that planter box once we get inside our base, and even after dark, doesn't really matter. There's also a hatch that's necessary, but we can't make that yet. So we'll probably have to put our planter box out on our deck area for now. But I'm just going to go ahead and chop some trees. Okay, we made it back to our base, but I kind of wanted to see if I could show you on the map kind of what I'm looking for. If you notice right here, I'm not sure how well this is going to show up in the recording, that is a rogue camp. I don't really see any others, but if you go kind of in this direction, you can see that angle more than the other. You can see the campfire for the hunter base that we seen earlier today. And we explored all of this today. But yeah, if it gets dark outside, it's also the map gets dark. So let's turn on our light. Well, we can't do that yet. Let's do, where's the BCU? There he is. Let's do our planter box first, or our plant bed. We need scrap and cordage. Let's see, scrap. I'm sorry it's dark. I just want to get this crafted, and then I'll turn the light on. We still need one cordage. I'm just going to craft both of those. Okay, hurry up, cordage, hurry up. Okay, so we can craft this now. It takes all of our power and all of our mass, but we have one power, so let's turn on the light now. So I'm not sure if I explained this well enough in previous videos or not, but the BCU, your base will generate 0.33 in, and the light is 0.1 out, but it will do this until it reaches the 500 that you initially got, or that you initially had in power, without the power storage that we created. So anything above 500 power, you have to generate it with a power generator. And the same is with mass. Your base will generate up to 100 mass at 0.07 in. When you get to 100, your base stops generating power, or stops generating mass, and when you get to 500 power, your base stops generating power. It will, once you use this or use some of the power and mass, it will generate it back up to 500 in power and back up to 100 in mass. There are things such as the mass fabricator. There is a recycler that you can use to generate mass. And the only thing to generate power is the small power generator, or solar panels, or a wind turbine. These are very expensive to craft, like very expensive. You have to have circuit boards and rope and adhesive, and all of these things are end game things for me. I think when you finally get to this level that you can craft all of this that you want, I think it's kind of time to start over. I have not reached that stage yet, even on my just crafting save. I just cannot get built up to do the wind turbines, as many of them that I need to run everything, because this mining drill will extract ores, and yeah, it just takes so much for this stuff. So that's why I think a lot of people get intimidated with this game. There is a lot to build and craft, but it takes a lot to get there. Anyway, I hope I didn't confuse anyone further. That wasn't my intention at all. I really wanted to kind of explain things and clear some things up if there was any confusion already. I know a lot of people don't know a lot about this game already. They're kind of learning from YouTube videos and other people playing it. But yeah, I try to explain a few things that I know. And again, I by no means know everything about this game. I don't claim to know everything about this game. I am more than excited to get tips and tricks from other people. If it's dark down here, I do apologize, but I'm gonna try. Maybe I'm gonna try. We're too far away from the BCU to put that down there. And what I mean by that is your BCU kind of has a bubble. It's probably not really called that, but it's what I can explain it as. It's a bubble of area that you can build in. And your game is okay with it. It says, hey, you know, this is the area that you have that's all yours. And you can build it in. There is a BCU range extender, which we will build at some point to let us extend our base if we need to. So we couldn't put that exactly where I wanted to, but it's okay. We'll just put it kind of over here where we can keep an eye on it. But anyway, I burned the meat the only 2 pieces of meat that I had. That is not good at all. So I guess it's fishing for me the rest of the night, because I really didn't want to do that. I was busy talking about that planter box. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We do have 2 protein bars if it comes to that. We have unlucky number 13 in shotgun shells. So anyway, guys, I thank you for hanging out with me today, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I thought I saw a campfire up that direction, but it's probably from the rogue base. Anyway, thank you again for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, you guys have yourselves a great day.